Welcome! In this tutorial, you will discover how to use Braino, the new investment coach based on artificial intelligence. After filling in your email and password, Braino will ask you some questions to get to know you better. Once you have completed your profiling, you will be directly logged into My Braino, your strategy control center. Here, you can choose to follow your trades and manage them together with Braino, discover new investment opportunities especially designed for you, monitor your results, save your favorite instruments, and receive notifications about when to trade successfully. Inside the card, today's advice, every day you will find new investment opportunities suggested by Braino. Click on the Add button to open suggested position in the My Position card, so that Braino knows you are following the trade and informs you on how to manage it. In the card My Position, you can check the current performance of the position you have decided to open and receive notifications when Braino thinks you should close them. In the Archived section, you can find the history of all transactions made with Braino and already completed. By clicking on a position, you can view the details of both existing and closed positions. It is also possible to view the details of the operational history that Braino has on each security. If you want to operate on a large quantity of stocks inside the card, you may also like Braino suggests additional investment operations or simply stocks want to watch for future opportunities. Simply enter the new position in the My Position card or add the stocks to your favorite list. On the favorite card, you will find the stocks you have marked as favorites. Braino will alert you when it's time to trade. Now let's take a look at the portfolio section. Braino's new portfolios introduce a long-term capital management. They will maintain their composition longer than the dynamic portfolios and will undergo periodic rebalancing generated by Braino's artificial intelligence. As we've seen, in the menu at the top there is a preview of all Braino's portfolios, and we now see the portfolio in details. In the first card on the top left, we find the total return since the beginning of the management. This card instead tracks the evolution of the portfolio's return over time and compares it with the relative benchmark. The radar chart shows the main features of the portfolio compared to other available portfolios. Let's make an example. High return value and low drawdown value will both produce high score on the chart. This chart breaks down the current portfolio, grouping the securities by operating sector or by the market to which they belong. The card presents the portfolio's performance over several time windows. The button below the card shows more data. This card lists the computed values of various risk indicators that are relevant to the portfolio. Here too, more details are available and a description of each indicator is also provided. Finally, this card shows the development of the portfolio's drawdown during the observation period. The max drawdown, that is the maximum value reached, is shown at the top right. And it is also possible to compare the performance of the portfolio with the performance of its benchmark. Let's see now the dynamic portfolios. These dynamic portfolios offer an alternative portfolio management with very frequent movements dictated by our artificial intelligence. Here is a preview with the relative performance of all the portfolios that are natively managed by Braino, fully automated both geographic and sectorial. The first tab shows the performance grouped by daily average in a bar chart highlighting positive and negative days, easily expandable to see the data in details. In the portfolio statistics card, we see the evolution of the cumulative gain and therefore the actual performance of the portfolio over the observation period. By expanding the card, we can check the tail, such as the percentage of winning trades, the total number of trades, and the evolution of the starting capital up to the current one. It is also possible to make a comparison with the benchmark in order to appreciate the real advantage of using a fully automated Braino portfolio. In this card, the breakdown is available both by sectorial and by geographical area. A different view in which it's possible to visualize the distribution of the operation to sectorial level is offered by the card Trade History Distribution that groups the three dimensions respectively of the number of operations carried out in a particular sector, the average performance held by the sector, and the average capital invested in the same one. Finally, we find the two cards that indicate the operativity of the day. They give an indication on which securities to go to exchange in opening or closing. It is also possible to see the composition of the stocks regarding the evolution of the portfolio. Let's see the global statistics section. This section shows the layout and performance of the stocks subject to the investment strategies. The cards show the stocks that have best performed according to different criteria, and all cards can be filtered both by market and by sector. This card includes controls that allow you to check which stocks were the best performs in the last quarter, in the last year, and again over the entire period. It is also possible to view the detail of the operating history that Braino has on every stock. In the two cards in bottom, instead, they come showing the best performance of the stocks in issue. Is regarding the generated profits, is regarding, for example, the winning rate, that is the percentage of closed trades in winning way. In all the cards that we have seen in this tutorial, there is a help button where you can find further information. Thank you for following this tutorial. All information about Braino is available in the description box below.